Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with the Hinderer Knives XM-18 3 inches. This is the Skinner tri-weight stone wash finish. So this is the little boy, which comes with this classic cardboard box, a couple of cards right over here, and of course, because this is the tri-weight pivot, it's gonna come with an extra set of Teflon washers and phosphorus bronze washers. These bearings are here because there's some skiffs going on under the hood to get this bad boy a pretty cool and satisfying action. This is the XM-18 3 inches, so it's the shorter version of this big boy right over here, so you get to see the difference right there. So let's check just quickly the size for these two bad boys. Let's do inches. So we got 7 inches for this little guy, and we got 8.25 overall in length. We have a 3-inch long blade right over here, 3.5-inch long blade. Let's check the cutting edge, because right over here we're gonna have like 2.75, and for the big boy right there it's just like a little bit like 3.2. So here you see, for example, I want to show you another couple pretty popular options you might have seen already. Large Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21, pretty iconic knives. To check it out up against this Skinner right over there, pretty much a little bit bigger than the small Sebenza. This is a haptic from Holt Blade Works, and this is the bigger brother. This is the Spectre from Holt Blade Works, and again, a little bit bigger than the haptic is a little bit bigger, not by much, but definitely the Spectre is. Here you get to see a couple of nice ones. F5 Silk, Shiro Gorov Custom Division, full-size knife, and Neon NL, to give you an idea of these two Shiro sizes. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you for size comparison. I'm not gonna bother you. I mean, this is the same thing. The same review is gonna be basically for the XM-18 3.5. This is just a shrunk version of the big boy. I mean, really, they just shrunk the package. There's really nothing new, nothing wrong. I mean, this version here is the flipper delete fuller. This is just, you know, another blade shape with the flipper tab, but still, we got 20 CV steel here. It's a titanium frame lock. It looks pretty good to me. It's a classic design. It's a workhorse. This is a Skinner. This is pretty thin. Handle is very. I mean, look at this compared to this. Yeah, I mean, there's no comparison. So you get G10 scale, which is pretty well textured. This is grippy. I am telling you, it's not gonna go anywhere. With the amount of jimping that you find on the spine, on the heel, on the blade right over here, on the handle. I mean, it's, you know, you got a choil, you can hold it like that. It's grippy for sure. Look at these finger grooves. I mean, the hook, the flipper tab is creating like a hook. So this is like one of the best finger guard ever, because it kind of avoids like for your finger to slip out. So very secure grip for sure. This blade shape is probably not my favorite. I'm more like a traditional guy, kind of like something like this. It's more my jam, but still, I kind of like this profile. It's pretty interesting. This thing, I mean, still has like the, you know, tip down carry thing. I don't know, some people might be happy with that kind of carry, but still, it's a good thing. You have an option right there. You have a tab. Okay. There's all, you know, the usual things that I said for the 3.5 are gonna be valid also in this fella right over here. This is a flipper tab, which, you know, I don't really mind. It's not my favorite design. I'm more like a Shiro flipper tab, which is the opposite. You see here, you got the jimping basically underneath that. It seems like, you know, you jimp here, so it means like you can push button like here, right? But it's very uncomfortable. Here it's more like hooked upward, so for me it just begs like to be light switched, and that's, what I'm using. This guy has the jimping up top, not like here, and here has this side over here. So if you want to do a push button like this, it's perfect. It fires harder. If you want to do a light switch, boom, like that. That's how you design a flipper tab. So I understand this is for like first responders with wearing gloves, like firefighters, and so you want like a hooked flipper tab. You want something that you cannot risk to misfire. So I understand the design, but for like a more like a casual carry, this flipper tab is probably not ideal. I mean, it's not just I mean, it's working, but it's just like hooked up, so it might bug some people. You have like 3 standoffs, like pretty big standoffs to support the structure of this fella right over here. Very, very rigid. You have, of course, there's a titanium liner right over here and a G10 scale going on. In this case, you also have, like thumb studs, which are actually usable. I don't know if you can... you can even spidey flick it. So yeah, you see thumb, you can do, of course, like 2-hand, you can flip it. You can even flip it like this. I mean, it has a fidget factor as well. Of course, it has all the bells and whistles like stainless steel, lock face insert, lock bar stabilizer, like super stable lock bar, of course. You're gonna need a bunch of tools like a Phillips screwdriver, for the pocket clip. You might need a spanner for this screw right over here on the back, a flathead screwdriver. These are Allen keys, as you can see. This is probably a torque. So you have a variety of bits needed for this, but it can be fun, it can be frustrating. I understand both. For me personally, I mean, I'm not bugged because I got a bunch of tools, but if you're the first time buyer for this guy, you're gonna need those tools if you want to maintain and disassemble this little fella, which, by the way, you can check my video on the XM-18. It's gonna be the same if you want to know how to take this guy apart. Beside that, I mean, this is coming on a variety of flavors for the blade, for the blade shape, I mean, blade material, finishes for the back, anodization. You can be skinny, it can be regular size, you can get the 3-inch, the 3.5. You can actually get the XM24, which is the bigger size of them all. You can get them with the flipper delete. You can get with the fuller. So there is a lot of variety going on. The construction is going to be the same. The frame is going to be the same, but it's just going to change the look and some usability features, because of course the blade shape changes, and therefore it's going to change also the intended use. So I just wanted to check with you guys the weight for this little guy, which is not there's no internal skeletonization in these scales going on, so we're just gonna have 3.39 ounces in your pocket when you carry this fella in the summer in your shorts. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned.